Hi Pisces, this general reading is for you, okay? This reading is for your sun, moon, or rising, or your Venus sign, okay? Pisces is a water sign, so Cancer and Scorpio can also relate to this message. I try to have my messages relate universal, so if you're a cross watcher, or if you happen upon this message, maybe it's something that you need to listen to, or relate, resonate, and leave the rest, okay? If it's not your story, don't push it to fit. I'm just saying. The card that popped out for you, Pisces, when I cut the cards, if they pop out, I show the camera. This is the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra has to do with learning to observe your emotions, not observe them, okay? Learning to, realize that not everything needs an emotional reaction. To be more intellectual in the decisions that you're making moving forward, okay, Pisces? So I'm going to cut the cards. I like to cut the cards in front of the camera. If the cards pop out, I like to show the screen. Just like this one, okay? So the second one is heal. And I do feel like the energy where Pisces have done a lot of healing, are going through a lot of healing and transformations. What I feel from the energy of a Pisces is that they really came into their own. They're starting to see things for what they are and not what they think it is. I know that the energy of a Pisces for a bit, we're staying attached to a certain person or situation that was bringing unhealthiness. So this card popping out is the energy of a Pisces is definitely learning to choose their battles, definitely learning to be at the right place and time when to say something, learning to balance their emotions. And even though that's hard for a Pisces, because Pisces are known to be ultra sensitive and the most intuitive of all zodiacs, but I feel like that the energy of a Pisces have really confronted a lot of self-doubt and fear. And I feel like through the month of July, they're going to continue to release and let go any self-doubt and fear that they can't accomplish or maneuver or move or manifest anything. I do feel like that the energy of a Pisces have had a lot of life lessons come into play since this year started. Started to open their eyes to a lot of things. And as this card popped out, that the energy of the Pisces is taking the lead, meaning that the energy of a Pisces is staying and standing in their own power. They're realizing what it is they need and want. They're realizing people or situations that don't give the even give and take of emotional and understanding. This one popped out again. And this one. No, that's too many. So Pisces, good for you. I know that you had a lot of obstacles and challenges put on your path. I know that you had to do a lot of looking within and trusting your intuition and not relying on outside resources or people to guide you and where to be. Pisces, you're the most intuitive of the zodiac signs, so I do feel like that your intuition is strong right now. I do feel like that you're fully aware of what's going on around you. I feel like that you're fully aware there was trickery being done along your spiritual journey to see how loyal and honest and upfront you can be. I feel like the energy of a Pisces going into July, throughout the month of July, they're going to really grow and transform to the best version of themselves. You put a lot of hard work and effort into certain projects or things going on behind the scenes, and I feel like that through the month of July and for the rest of the summer, you're gonna things are gonna start to come into fruition, and you're gonna start seeing the results of what you've been trying to manifest. This is the Six of Cups that popped out, simply love. This is also considered in tarot a soulmate card, so I don't know if you have an interest in somebody, or I don't know if you're already in a relationship and you wonder if it's going to move forward. But I do feel like the energy of a Pisces is more open-minded. I do feel like that the energy of a Pisces during the month of July, that their heart, mind, and soul is going to align, and they're going to truly move on from things things that no longer serve them purpose in the present. I feel like the energy of a Pisces is realizing that when a certain person or situation is not giving you the communication, love, and respect that you deserve, that the energy of the Pisces knows to stand in and stay in their own power and to move forward on their own and be independent. I feel like the energy of a Pisces is realizing that they don't need a person or situation to control who they are, to control how to be, control how to think, control how to react, control how to respond. I feel like that the energy of a Pisces is all about, you know, even exchange. And the reason why I say that is because the giving and receiving. I feel like the Pisces, the energy of a Pisces has done a lot of looking within, has done a lot of introspection, has done a lot of understanding that when you have certain people's situations in your life, there has to be an even give and take of emotion. There has to be an even give and take of physical, spiritual, and all that good stuff. So I feel like the energy of a Pisces throughout July is going to truly embrace who they are, transform to bigger and better things, and know that they deserve the even give and take of emotional, physical, and understanding, and that they're going to move on from feeling like that they're helpless and hopeless, and that they're going to manifest, they're going to start seeing results of, you know, certain projects or behind the scenes come into fruition. And this card popped out again. So Pisces, you know, this could be for a couple, the single Pisces. Is this someone that you put an interest in and you feel like you weren't getting the even give and take of emotion back? That card popping out twice, it could be that something might come to light for you during the month of July. I feel like that you're going to be surprised by the communication that is coming in your direction. But I would ask the energy of a Pisces to really trust your intuition, look within. If it doesn't feel right, don't move forward. If it feels right, move forward. This card popped out. So I feel like that Pisces are really learning to choose their battles, finding the right time and place to react, and not be all about, you know, reacting emotionally, and using their intellect and taking the lead and organizing and prioritizing on what it is that they want and need in their life and what it is that they deserve. So good for you, Pisces. I'm just saying, good for you. So, yeah, good for you. I'm just saying, good for you. And that's the energy of a Scorpio rebuild. That's good. You learn to overcome certain people or situations that didn't give you the even give and take it of emotional understanding, communication, and respect. Although it might be hard moving on, because you might still have a lot of love for this person or situation, but you're realizing that you deserve better. So good for you, Pisces. I'm just saying. I feel your energy is growing stronger by the day. I feel that the independence that you've always had, even though you felt like it was temporarily being taken away due to being attached to an unhealthy person or situation, but I feel like the energy of a Pisces is learning to surrender to setting limits and setting healthy boundaries, and having whatever person, situation understand that the energy of a Pisces will not be controlled, would not be told what to do. The energy of a Pisces is reliable, is responsible. It does have what it takes to succeed in whatever goals and aspirations that the energy of the Pisces was working towards. So good for you, Pisces. I'm just saying. So let's see what the decks have to say. So what I've been doing for these general readings is 5-card success spreads, okay? So it goes 1, it goes 2, it goes 3, it goes 4, and it goes 5, okay? So it basically is backing up what I'm saying. That's awesome, okay? Because I do feel like there's bigger and better things coming for the energy of a Pisces during the month of July. I feel like they're either you're moving or you're being promoted. There's changes between your career and the place that you live. that I feel like that's in your energy in the present right now. And this confirms it, because this in tarot is the Fool. The Fool has to do with going into the unknown. The Fool has to do with, going into, new beginnings, new chapters, really embracing what it is that you want and need in your life. So good for you. There's a new beginning coming in your direction, so trust it, okay? I do feel like the energy of a Pisces is learning to trust it more, is learning to be more trusting. And the reason why they're learning to be more trusting is because they're looking within and they're trusting their intuition, and they're feeling to themselves, okay, if it doesn't feel right, don't move forward. If it feels right, move forward. So I feel like the energy of a Pisces is really embracing what they stand for as a zodiac, as being the most intuitive sign in the zodiacs. I feel from the energy of a Pisces throughout their spread, that they're realizing that they can succeed and grow into their own. They're realizing that they can have control of their emotions, even though Pisces is known to be the most emotional of the zodiacs, or is known to be ultra sensitive. But I feel like the energy of a Pisces is really becoming stronger and really becoming more independent on what it is they want and need in their life, and releasing and letting go unhealthy relationships or certain people or situations that wanted to hinder their light or wanted to hold them back from fully succeeding to the best version of themselves. I feel like the energy of a Pisces put a lot of hard work and effort, mental wise, emotional wise, physical wise, spiritual wise. I really feel like the energy of a Pisces throughout the month of July, that by you letting Jesus take the wheel and going with the flow, you come out right out of the gate. Number 10, Wheel of Fortune. This is the energy of Jupiter. Jupiter has to do with growth and expansion. So I do feel like the energy of a Pisces is going with the flow, is learning to pick their battles, is learning to say things at the right time and right place, is not letting any person or situation take a hold of them where it hinders them from shining their own true best versions of themselves. I feel like the energy of a Pisces, is seeking the truth on certain situations, because I feel like a certain person or situation caused a burden, caused a conflict in their life where it prevented the Pisces from moving forward. It caused the Pisces to be depressed and debilitated for a moment, but I feel like the Pisces look past the veil, actually rip the veil off, and is truly embracing the best version of themselves. So I feel like a certain transformation or new beginning is going to start for you during this month of July. I truly feel like the energies of Pisces has grown stronger from the life lessons that were brought across their path. I feel like the energy of a Pisces was given a lot of obstacles and challenges put in their path, and tested to see, whatever projects or things got going behind the scenes is what they want moving forward. I feel like the energy of a Pisces, and the reason why I said look past the veil, because the second card is she's looking past the deception. She's looking past, the games and the trickery. She's looking past and seeing, people for who they are, and that there were some people that were in her path, in him or her path, that were trying to hinder her from succeeding, were trying to hold up the Pisces back from truly embracing the true versions of themselves. And I feel like that the Pisces was able to overcome these obstacles and challenges and see past the trickery, see past the perception, see past the person that was playing games, and was like, you know what, I don't need this in my life. And finally release and let go of the burden and the conflict. So I do feel like that by continuing to release and let go of person, place, or thing that no longer serve your purpose, I do feel like that you're getting rid of the old to make room for the new, and that you're truly embracing your within, that you're looking within, you're trusting your intuition. Yes, you do listen and hear what people have to say, but I feel like that Pisces are really relying on their own intuition and what they feel is right and wrong, and not necessarily be influenced or change just because somebody is saying something or giving off a vibe. So I feel like with the Pisces, Pisces, you're definitely coming into your own. You're definitely taking control. I'm just saying, good for you, Pisces. Just be wary, because there's gonna be certain communications or a personal situation that's gonna be brought back around. So make sure that you're looking within and you're trusting your intuition, and making sure that whatever person or thing that is coming back around to your attention, that they have good intentions for you. Okay, so make sure that you trust your intuition. If it feels right, move forward. If it doesn't feel right, take a step back, because I do feel like there's some energies in your energy, Pisces, that don't have good intentions for you, that actually don't want to see you succeed. They actually are trying to hinder you from moving forward. So make sure that you're mindful and aware that not everybody with a pretty face or a good approach has good intentions for you. They might just be trying to hinder you from truly shining the true version of yourself. So make sure that you have control and you have the strength, because I do feel like there's a certain person or situation that you're looking to get, clarity on, that you're looking to get truth on a certain situation. I don't feel that the energy of a Pisces is looking to, clear the air necessarily, but is looking for some kind of truth and understanding of why what it is of happened. I do feel like, because you have 3 major arcanas, you have a message straight from, God and the angels or whoever you believe in, and then you have the energy of an Aquarius, 7 of Swords. And Aquarius are known to be unemotional and detached. So I feel like that further validates that there's an energy around you that, is going to try to pull out your heartstrings, is going to try to pull out those unhealthy emotions that you were serving before. But I feel like, with this card spread, that you're not going to fall for it, that you're going to release and let go of the trickery, that, whatever personal situation that comes to light for you, that you're going to trust yourself and trust your intuition if it's right or wrong. Because I do feel like that the energies for the first couple weeks of July, I don't feel like they have true genuine intention for you. I feel like that they're just trying to confuse you and try to boggle your heart, mind, and soul again. So please don't let that happen, okay? Make sure that you surround yourself with like-minded people. Make sure that you surround yourself with people that want to see you succeed as much as you want to see them succeed. Because I do feel like there's an energy around you that it doesn't want to see you succeed, or they're giving off a vibe that they don't want to see you succeed. So make sure that you're mindful and aware of that, okay? But I do feel like for the month of July that you are going to grow, you're going to spiritually grow into your own, that you're going to fully awake and transform to the true, genuine, best version of yourself. So keep on doing whatever you're doing. Keep on setting those boundaries. Keep on setting those limits. Make sure that you pick your battles. Make sure that you're reacting intellectually and not emotionally. Make sure that you're finding the right time and place to say or do anything. Because the 7 of Swords holds the energy of an Aquarius, and Aquariuses are known to be unemotional and detached. So I feel like the energy that I'm picking up around you is trying to sway you from your spiritual path. So make sure that you don't fall for that trickery that's coming towards you. But the wheel is turning. The wheel is turning in your favor. And the reason why is because that was the first card of out of the gate. This is Wheel of Fortune. 10 means a completion of something, okay? This holds the energy of Jupiter. Jupiter is all about expansion and growth. So the world is turning in your favor. So good for you for releasing and let go of things that you have no control of. Good for you of letting Jesus take the wheel, because now the wheel is going to turn in your favor, and certain truths and understanding are going to come to light for you during the month of July, okay? The key words of this card is attract, expect, release, serendipity, cycles, expansion. The energies around you at this time are positive and are driving you forward. Let yourself flow with these energies and put them to good use. This is an opportune time to attract your heart's desire. Do you want more love, peace, or greater understanding? Is your heart calling out for a new relationship? Does the current relationship need improvement? Focus on your desires and allow them to manifest by expecting them to. Okay, Pisces, at the same time, release yourself to the flow. Events greater than you that you can ever imagine may be heading your way. Project your desires, but also be open to new possibilities. Good fortune and joyful synchronicities come with the flow card. Open your heart and arms wide and embrace what comes to you. Nothing is static. Life flows in cycles, expanding and contracting, changing and growing. You may be entering a new cycle, okay? Because again, 10 means completion, and it could be start of a new cycle. So further validating that you may be entering a new cycle regarding matters of the heart. Welcome this new cycle. When a stone is tossed into a pond, that ripples the flow with the water as they expand and grow. You're in an exciting period of forward movement and expansion, heading into the unknown. This forward movement may guide you into new relationships or out of old ones. In either case, know that the change is for your highest good. The energy of expansion will help you grow into your new situation gracefully, safely, and comfortably. Your affirmation for this card, Pisces, is I move forward with grace and ease. And again, this is the Wheel of Fortune in the Tarot deck, and the Wheel of Fortune is about the endings and beginnings of cycles. So Pisces, I feel like that a certain person's situation that you had, unhealthy attachment to, I feel like that if you continue to release and let go and continue to let go of the old, that you're making room for the new, because there's there's new love coming in your direction. There's new opportunities and options coming in your direction. So I feel like that if you're dealing with a person's situation that's not giving you the even give and take of emotion, communication, respect, and love, that it's time to let it go. Remember, if you let love go, if it was meant to be, it will come back. I do feel like throughout the month of July that Pisces is going to get a lot of attention from different directions. Just make sure, Pisces, that you're looking within, you're trusting your intuition, okay? And that you have the strength to say no when needs to be saying no matter, how much you love that person's situation, okay? Don't get your sacral chakra, which has to do with your emotions, confused with your heart chakra, which has to do with the wisdom of the heart. It has to do with I love, meaning that the sacral is I feel, the heart is I love. Make sure that you're not confusing the two, okay? You can love something, but you feel that it's unhealthy for you at this time. Or you can love something and I feel that I want to take a step and move forward to see what it's about. So make sure that you're not confusing the I feel with I love. Because I know that, Pisces was staying stuck on a certain person or situation that thought was going to grow. But Pisces is coming to understanding that if there's no even give and take, if there's no even exchange from the get-go, then that should be a sure sign that in the month of July, that's how it's going to be. They're going to put you up on this pedestal, and then they're going to knock you down, put you up, knock you down. Don't put yourself through that. You've already learned the life lesson that you deserve to be loved and respected and communicated, and you deserve that even give and take of emotional, physical, sexual, spiritual, all that good stuff. So Pisces, I do feel like there's something in your energy that is not being honest. I feel like that they haven't fully healed or looked within on what it is that they want moving forward. I feel like the energy that's around you is uncertain, but I do feel a new energy in your energy that is giving you the emotion, that's giving you the intention, the communication, and respect that you deserve. I do feel like this new energy could be a possible new relationship or new love. So Pisces, if that feels right, move forward, because I do feel like this energy has good intentions for you. This new love and this new energy that is moving towards you. So make sure that you stand and stay in your own power, okay? I'm just saying. So we're going to start from the bottom of the deck, the overall energy, okay? And like I said, the overall energy is the Fool, okay? It's walking into unknown. It's new beginnings, new turnabouts. That whatever, hard work and effort that you put in any ideas or projects or anything got going behind the scenes, the Eight of Pentacles, dedicated effort, okay? Is gonna be recognized and rewarded, okay? The base chakra came up, so I feel like that the energy of a Pisces is gonna be more grounded, okay? The energy of a Pisces, and this holds the energy of a Sagittarius, so if you have Sagittarius and Pisces in your chart, this general reading can apply to you, okay? So you're doing things in balance and moderation, so that holds the energy of, and then the Ace of Cups came right after. They tell me to continue on the bottom of the deck. The Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups, okay? So a possible new love and growth and abundance is coming in your direction. This definitely, confirms that you are healing. 1 is new beginning. 7 is spiritual connection. So you're really healing. And if you notice, you're breaking the chains of what no longer controlled you. You're releasing and letting go of people or situations that no longer have a control, okay? And that you're observant and not observant, okay? So good for you, Pisces. I'm just saying. Let me put this back. So yeah, so there's new love, possible promotion or raise or an increase in abundance, the balance. And again, like I explained in other videos, we're born with the feminine and masculine energy. So I feel like that for the energy of a Pisces, you're balancing those masculine and feminine energies, and you're being intellectual, not just emotional. So good for you, for the base chakra to come out so whatever dedicated effort or whatever, whatever energy, hard work, and effort that you put to ideas and or projects that you got going on behind the scenes, you're going to start seeing certain growth and fruition, that whatever you were trying to manifest, you're going to have some light being put on it to show that you're going in the right direction, and to show that you have what it takes to succeed, and to never let a person, place, or thing ever hold you back or hinder you from truly succeeding and being the best version of you. Energy of Pisces, you're feeling awesome. You're feeling confident. You're letting go of the self-doubt and fear. I feel like that you're going to go into July, headstrong, meaning that you're not going to let a person, place, or situation hold you back on where you truly belong and deserve to be. I feel like the energy of Pisces is truly realizing that they deserve that even give and taking of emotional and love, all right? So the overall energy, Pisces, the key words are leap, dare, innocence, optimism, belief, courage, rejoice. The universe is looking out for you. Now it's time to trust that the path you're on is in fact the right one. Believe that whatever you desire concerning affairs of the heart can be manifested in the proper time and for your highest good. Trust in the universe takes courage, but it also removes the burden of doing it all on your own. When you feel alone in a situation, it can diminish your energy and desire to take actions that will improve the situation. This card reminds you that you're not alone, and it's also a reminder, Pisces, that positive energy is available to you to manifest what you truly desire. In addition to trust, this is a card of action and opportunity. Once we know that the universe has our back, we are free to take that all-important leap of faith and pursue our dreams concerning affairs of the heart. Put aside any fear, disillusionment, frustration, or hopelessness, and open your heart to what you desire. Do it now with the carefree innocence you had as a child, and expect to receive what you need. Take steps to find love or to improve or strengthen a relationship. Take some risk and maintain an attitude of positive expectancy, whether it's a relationship with another person or the relationship with yourself. Now is the time to take action. Even a good relationship can be improved. What steps can you take to achieve what you desire? Your affirmation of your overall energy for this card, Pisces, is I open myself to giving and receiving love as for my highest good. Okay, so learn to forgive yourself and forgive others. Okay, don't be about drama, don't be about argument, don't be about putting yourself in conflict that don't need to be. Learn to talk things out, learn to have a heart to heart, learn to be understanding, listen to understand instead of listen to respond. Some people could have a good explanation of why they did the things that they did, and if you feel in their energy, if this communication comes through the month of July, and you feel in your energy, okay, that they have good intentions, move forward. But if you feel in their energy that they're trying to put a band-aid on the problem, then you know what, let them put the band-aid on the problem and you move on into a different direction, because you don't need to be around people that are unemotional, detached, and immature. Okay, and I feel like the energy of a Pisces is learning to be more understanding of the difference in people, more understanding of how people act and how people are, and that the energy of a Pisces for a certain personal situation, it could be that the Pisces is further ahead on their spiritual journey, and that personal situation that they were attached to hasn't caught up to where they're at. Or hasn't, been willing to align and see the Pisces for who they really are. So Pisces, keep on doing what you're doing, okay? Because you release and let go of things that you no longer control. Jesus has the wheel, I'm just saying, okay? Keywords: attract, expect, release, serendipity, cycles, expansion, okay? The energies around you at this time are positive and are driving you forward. I already read this card in the beginning of the reading, so I'm not going to waste any time. I'm going to move forward to the next card, because that's where I feel like it's crucial in order to have the strength to know that you can succeed and grow and let go of things that don't have good intentions for you, okay? Alright, so this next card is the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords holds the energy of an Aquarius, so make sure, again, any person or a certain situation is brought around to your attention again. Make sure that you're looking within and you trust in your intuition and you seek the truth, okay? Because the key words of this card is intuition, question, deception, inequity. Intuition is a powerful ally, and now is a good time to follow and trust your inner promptings. It may be that all is not as it seems in some of your relationships. Use your psychic senses to determine which of your associations may be questionable. Trust in what your intuition is saying right now, and as much as you'd like to trust these people or this person, it's important to question their motives. Be cautious about sharing your most private thoughts and feelings in order to avoid allowing yourself to be placed in a vulnerable position. Be diligent in psychically scanning your interactions for possible deception. Be wary of one-sided relationships in which the other person is not participating fully or is avoiding obligations and responsibility. Now is the ideal opportunity to get to the bottom of this behavior, and certainly at all times be sure that your role in your relationship is above board and based on honesty. So I feel like the energy of a Pisces has been honest with themselves and moving forward. I feel like the energy of a Pisces no longer feels the need to explain themselves. I feel like the energy of a Pisces has certain energies around them that are trying to hold them back, are trying to hinder them from truly growing and succeeding. So Pisces, during the month of July, continue to declutter from people and things that no longer serve your purpose, because there's still some energies around you that don't have good intentions for you, okay? So see past their niceness, their kindness and their compliments, and feel their energy. Trust your intuition and look within, because like I said, some of the energies around you truly don't want to see you succeed because you have something to offer. So make sure that you're mindful, okay? Because the next card that comes up is Control, which is the Strength card in tarot, which holds the energy of a Leo, aka fire sign. Fire signs come with the intense energy, okay? So I feel fire sign here, air sign, Aries, Leo. All right, so be careful of a fire and air sign. Fire and air sign, okay? So be mindful of that, all right? Keywords: master, influence, accept, compassion, patience, confidence. In order to flourish, relationships must be fluid and free rather than overly rigid and controlled by emotional neediness or insecurity. It's important to master your emotions so that they do not rule the relationship. A partnership based solely on emotion is out of balance and out of control. Self-control is the key here. Act from a combination of emotion and intellect. Did I not just say that? And your relationships will thrive and grow. Be sure that your influence is gentle and loving. This is not a time for domination, okay? This card, Pisces, asks you to accept another person's uniqueness and to not require that person to conform to a mold of your choosing, just to make you feel more comfortable. This card also serves as a reminder to come from compassion and understanding rather than anger and frustration. Now is the time for patience, steadiness, and clear thinking. Apply these qualities to your relationship with others and with yourself. If you're involved with a difficult person or situation, try to look through the other person's eyes and experience what his or her heart and soul feels. Try to see the situation from another person's perspective. With self-control comes confidence. Allow a situation to unfold and detach yourself from the outcome. Don't try to control it. The end result of self-control and confidence is supreme peace. Take some time to examine how control in its many aspects is affecting your relationships. So Pisces, your overall energy for this card, okay, is I control my emotions and embrace peace. Further validating what I said before the cards were expressing it is that, you know, Pisces, even though you're considered to be an ultra-sensitive zodiac, that, you know, you're the most intuitive zodiac, sometimes our emotions get us into trouble. Sometimes when we respond on emotion, we're causing that other person to maybe judge us in a light that's not truly us. So make sure that whatever situation or person that comes to light, that you again, listen to understand and not listen to respond. I know that, you know, Pisces has the reputation that they're manipulative, but I don't feel that all Pisces of an energy are manipulative. I feel like, and if they are, they might be doing it unconsciously, or they were unaware of it until a person brought it to their attention that that's what they were doing. So I feel like the energy of a Pisces is changing their ways on how to handle certain situations. I feel like the energy of a Pisces is using more of the intellect than their emotion to truly understand and seek the truth out of a certain person or situation that was brought to their attention since this year started. So I feel like by having the strength and self-control, that you further let go of the self-doubt and fear, you further give yourself the confidence that you have what it takes to succeed, that, you know, that the energy of a Pisces doesn't have control of someone else, and vice versa. No one should have control of you. No one should ever, you know, hinder you to a point where your back's up against the wall and you feel like you have to explain yourself. That was a mistake that, you know, Pisces were doing, was they felt like they had to explain themselves. Now Pisces is coming to understand, you know what, I don't need to explain myself. I am who I say I am, and if you're misjudging because of my emotions, I'm sorry for that. Because I really feel like the energy of a Pisces is becoming more emotionally balanced during the month of July. They're looking within and trusting their intuition of what's right and what's wrong, and that they may you know, rethink a situation or reconsider a situation. But I feel like the energy of a Pisces still feels like there's certain trickery and deception and someone playing games involved. So I feel like the energy of a Pisces for the month of July is going to be more on a more guarded, but I feel like that they're more trusting, because the energy of a Pisces is really looking within and trusting their intuition, okay? But I do feel like the energy of a Pisces is going to be guarded. They're going to feel guarded. So this is straight up from God and the angels, or whoever you believe in. Number 8 has to do with action, communication, moving forward. Could be the infinity sign. Success and growth, okay? Keywords are accomplishment, speed, resolution, progress. The energy of manifestation is around you now, and you're being moving forward in a positive way. Stay focused on your heart. When this card appears, success is at hand, and it may happen quickly. Your past efforts are being rewarded. This is a time of new, flourishing relationship and successful resolutions to conflict and struggle. This is also an ideal period for greater understanding and personal growth. Listen expectantly for messages that will help you see yourself and others in a fresh and positive light. These messages can come from anywhere. They can come from your spirit guides, angels, God, whoever it is that you believe in. It could come from nature. So go out to nature, take a walk. You know, it could come from books or even a television program. There's signs, symbols, and synchronicities everywhere. So they will bring new beliefs about love and what is possible. Old ways of thinking and being are coming to an end. Plant these new ideas as seeds and watch them take root and grow. So again, if you had any ideas and or projects going on behind the scenes, Pisces, I know that it felt like it took forever for it to be recognized or rewarded or come into fruition, and that you held yourself back. But you're starting to realize who it was, or what person, place, or thing or situation was holding you back from truly embracing the best version of yourself. So God and the angels and whoever you believe in, this is straight up from above telling you that you will succeed and grow, that you have what it takes to move forward and to, you know, continue to release and let go people, places, things, or situations that no longer serve you purpose in the present. Because going to the bottom of the deck, it definitely confirms that there is a promotion or a raise coming in your direction. I feel that there is a move, that you're moving from wherever you're living now. I feel like there's a move. I feel like that I don't know, I just feel like new home, possible new love, and new promotion or raises coming in your direction when it has to do with your career. Because I feel like you're going into transformation. The energy of Pisces is going into transformation. I feel like that you're going to feel it more going into Leo season. And the reason why I say that is because this card came up, okay? And Leo season is July 21st. So I feel like that if you're not feeling or seeing the changes now, I feel like going into Leo season, that the ideas and or projects that you had going and working on behind the scenes are going to come into fruition, and you're going to start seeing positive results. Just make sure that you're trusting your intuition and you're releasing, letting go of people and situations that no longer serve your purpose in the present, because I do feel like there's energies around you that still don't want to see you succeed are still going to try their might to hold you back. But I feel like the energy of a Pisces throughout the month of July is only going to become stronger, not weaker. And again, I say Leo season because this card came up. Number 8, control, and in the tarot deck, it's Leo and strength. And I feel like that, the energy of Pisces went through a lot of struggles. And I feel like that they're really coming into their own. I really feel like that they're going to continue to look within and trust their intuition, and understand that they have what it takes to succeed. So the outcome, okay, the outcome is release. In the tarot deck, it's the death. This holds the energy of a Capricorn. So this could either apply if you have Capricorn in your chart, or if it's your sun, moon, and rising. But you're going to release and let go. The key words is discard, shed, and transformation, further confirming what I was saying. Freedom, empowerment, and opportunity for renewal around affairs of the heart is available at this time. It is quite possible that this renewal will happen through release. It's in letting go that you discover what remains, what is truly yours. Sometimes in relationships, you may feel the need to hold on tightly to those you love, whether or not this love is returned. This can lead to tension and unhappiness for all involved. Even in a good relationship, holding on too tightly doesn't allow the relationship to breathe, grow, and mature. So Pisces, are you restricting someone or trying to attract someone through your will? Discard any need for control and see how the relationship transforms. Watch how releasing the overwhelming need for a relationship allows the perfect one to appear. Shed any beliefs and behaviors that do not serve your highest good. Throughout life, we receive many mixed and often incorrect messages about how a relationship should work. Let go of any preconceived notions or expectations about your relationships or lack for them. By doing so, your current relationships can flow and flourish in a way that is best for everyone. By being yourself, you also attract to you the relationships that will serve you best. This is also a card of possible endings. Are there relationships that you cling to that you would be better off leaving and letting go of a stagnant or difficult situation? You empower yourself, opening the way for new and rewarding relationships. Your outcome and your final affirmation for this card, Pisces, is I let go of expectations and open myself to relationships that flow and grow. Okay, so Pisces, I gotta say, I know it was hard, I know it was rough, I know that there was a lot of internal battle. I know that your intuition got questioned. I know that there were certain outside resources, people, situations that was questioning your ability that you could succeed or not, caused your confidence to go down, caused you to have self-doubt, caused you to have self-fear. But I truly feel like the energy of a Pisces is finally let go of that self-doubt, finally let go of that fear during this month, is finally going to have some truth to certain people or situations, and are going to finally let go and release to person, place, or thing that no longer serves them purpose. So Pisces, I gotta say, that good for you, that whatever ideas and or projects that you had going on behind the scenes, that you're gonna, there's gonna be some kind of communication coming in your direction, and it may not be until Leo season, which starts on July 21st. So keep doing what you're doing, keep on, growing, keep on transforming, keep on, looking within, because God and the angels and whoever you believe in is truly proud of the strength and courage that you took to release and let go, that you can no longer control, and to let Jesus take the wheel. That's awesome. Further confirming that I feel like I want to go outside and do a cartwheel right now. Just saying, Pisces, you came a long way. I know you felt like you weren't going to be able to see the light at the end of your tunnel, but this is telling me that this summer is the summer to shine. So keep doing whatever you're doing. Keep putting the hard work and effort and whatever it is that you got going on behind the scenes. You're going to start seeing things coming to fruition throughout the month of July. But I feel like it's more towards going into Leo season. July 21st is when Leo season starts. So, you know what I mean? So stay calm, cool, and collected. Prepare yourself, pace yourself. You know, continue to set those boundaries, continue to set limits, continue to trust your intuition. If it doesn't feel right, don't move forward. If it feels right, move forward. Because I feel like there's going to be a certain person or situation that is going to be brought to your attention, and I feel like it's a test, it's a challenge, it's an obstacle. So you know, take it with a grain of salt. Okay, I'm just saying, take it with a grain of salt, because I still feel like there's energy around you that truly doesn't want to see you grow and succeed. Always look within, and always align yourself with people that give you that even give and take of emotion, love, understanding, communication, and respect. I'm just saying, we're not perfect, Pisces. We made mistakes along the spiritual journey, but at least we had the balls to be honest with ourselves and be open and honest with others on where we were going wrong. Now it's time for the person on the other side to do the same thing. I wish you well.